Okay, in this short video, I'm going to show how to use Git and also GitHub. You need GitHub if you want to share your code with your teammates and if you're working remotely, which is very important if you're working on Git. All right, first thing you'll do is you'll create yourself what is called as a repository. Now, I'm going to assume that you're already logged in. Okay, so if you're already logged in, that's great. If you haven't, please log in and then follow the steps in this tutorial. If you don't have an account, of course, you can create an account and then sign in. So let's go ahead and create a new repository. So I'll go here, I'll click on new. Okay, it asks me if I want to create, so let me say I'll just call it practice. Today is the February 5th, 2020. Okay, I'm going to call this in A. Okay, so I'll just call it practice repository. Now, you can either make it public or private. Normally, when you're working on a project where you want only your teams to see the code, you'll make it private. But if you want to share it with everyone, then you'll make it public. Now, as of now, I just want to share this with my team and my friends, so I'll make it private. And next thing is, now there is an option here to initialize this repository with a README. Now, it's always a good idea to start with this because if you do this, you can clone your repository immediately on your computer. So I will use that option. So that is all set, and then I'm going to click on create repository, and the repository is now created. And that's it. So it's as simple as that. So the repository is now created. Now what I want to do is I want this repository on my computer. So for that, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and clone this repository on my computer. So let me go ahead and do that. Now let's go to documents. So that's what I'm going to do. And in documents, what I want to do is I want to bring the documents here. Okay, so any folder, you can clone it to any folder wherever you want on your computer, and the steps are same whether you're using a Mac or Windows. So on Mac, I'll use a software called as Terminal. Okay, so in Terminal, you need to have Git tools. Okay, when I say Git tools, I'm talking about this. Okay, this one. You need to already have this installed on your computer. Okay, so you can install it for Mac or you can install it for Windows. Now on Windows, you will have, now on Mac we use Terminal, whereas on Windows you would use something called as Git Bash. Now you can call it Git or you can call it Git, it's up to you. So you will have something called Git Bash. So that is the terminal on Windows. So once you have your terminal configured, now this is how you go. Now we already have a repository which I just created a minute ago. Practice February 5th, 2020A. Now I want to clone this. Now before that, I want to know where I would like to clone this. So I want to do this in documents. So I'll go here, I'll go inside the document folder. These commands are same on both Windows and Mac. And here I have all these folders. So this is where I want to clone this practice repository. So I'll go here, click on clone, take this. Now come back to terminal, and that's the URL for cloning the repository. Now what I need to do here is I need to type this command, git space clone space that URL, which I got by clicking on this here. Once this is done, I'll click on enter and you can see it's cloning already. Now if you're using Git for the first time on your computer, it'll ask you to log in with your GitHub account. So when you try to clone for the first time, it'll ask you to log in, so follow the steps on the screen to log in. Next, once it is cloned, where did the files go? So that is where you need to check the documents folder. And let me bring the documents folder on the screen here. There you go. You see this? Practice February 5th, 2020A. It wasn't there a minute ago, but you can see here we cloned it and the folder was automatically created. Now you can see that one single file we had So what I like to do is I like to use Visual Studio when I'm editing code. So go to Visual Studio Code. If you don't already have Visual Studio Code, then you can install it by going to this website here. So go here and you can download it either for Windows or you can download it for PC. It's up to you depending on your computer. So once you have Visual Studio Code, open it and you'll get an interface like this. Open folder and then select the project you're working on and then open it. And the entire project folder will open up like this. So now what I want to do is, let's say I'm building a simple website or anything which is cool. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll create a HTML file. So I will say index.html. So let's say this is the HTML file. Now I want some code. So instead of typing the code myself, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get this here. Okay, I like this website called W3 Schools where I can get code. And I'll come back to Visual Studio Code, paste it. And there you go, it's done. Now this file is on my computer. I want this file to go to the online GitHub repository, which is the whole point of using Git with GitHub, to store your code online so you can share it with your team members. So coming back, I see here, right now, even if I reload the page, it only has one file, readme.md. Now keep an eye on this space here. Now I'll come back to Visual Studio Code, which has the code I just typed. Then I'm going to open terminal. And here I'll say, I'll go inside the repository by typing the folder. What is that? Practice, right? There you go. And then I'm going to say git status. Now when you do git status, it'll tell you all the files that are tracked, not tracked, and everything. Right now, index.html is red color. That means it is not tracked. So go ahead and use the command git add dot. Now this will add all the files in the folder to git. Now let's try git status again. There you go. That means the file is being tracked. Now I want to commit this file to the local repository. So I will say git commit. Okay, and this window will come. This is the VI editor. If you have worked on Unix or Linux, it may be familiar to you. If you haven't worked on it, that's okay. Once this window comes, press A on the keyboard and it will say insert. That means you can type. So I will type first commit. Did a first commit for this video tutorial. Okay. Now I want to save and quit from this VI editor. So I'll say escape and then hold shift and then the colon key on the keyboard, and I get the colon on the screen. You see here. Now I will say WQ. W means save, Q means quit. So save and quit from the VI editor, which you see right now. As of now, once you're back to the command prompt, that means you have committed all the file changes from your project. The next step is I have to push this to the online GitHub repository. So I will say git and push. And it says that, okay, it's all done. Now I come back to the browser where I have my online repository. I reload the page and there you go. See, the code that we just wrote a minute ago is already here. Let's try that one more time. So let's say you're again continuing to work on this project, you make some changes. So let's say I add some more lines. It doesn't matter. Just imagine that these are all the lines that you're doing. Let me add one more file. Let's say hello world.html. And here also I'll add some code. You can type whatever you want. It doesn't matter how many files, folders, images, music. It's really not relevant. Okay? Git will track everything. So I'll come back to my terminal. I'll do git status. It says that there are two files which are not being tracked. So I'll say, there you go, and boom, they're being tracked now. So then I'll say commit, just like before. I'll say some message and then some details like second commit for this practice project. And then I'll say status, okay, it's all set, push. Once the push is successful, you check in your browser, and this whole thing is, yeah, there you go. The changes are showing up, and the second file we added is also showing up. And if you go to commits, you'll notice that everything you did is being tracked. See that? Whatever changes you made, that's in green. Whatever changes you removed or something, that will show up in red. All right, so that is how you go ahead and use Git on your computer. Now, one thing I like to do is I like to work in branches, okay? Because if you have a team member who is working, their code should not affect your code. So what I do is, let's say I'll create a branch. I'll say branch 1, okay? And I'll create this branch. Now, once you create a branch, you need to do what is called as Git pull. So Git pull is used to pull changes from the online repository or changes that are pushed from another person who is writing code to the same repository. So I'll say Git pull, and it pulls and it finds out that there is a new branch. Now that is where I want to work. So I will say Git checkout branch 1. So now I'm on this branch, and if I go back to Visual Studio Code, and what I'll do is I'll delete some lines. Okay, now as usual, I'll say git status, okay, and then I'll say git add star, and then I'll say git status again, and then I'll say git commit, and then I'll say interim commit, and then I'll say save and quit, and now you see I can push. Now the thing is, this time the changes are going to the GitHub repository, but they are going to the branch which we just created. So if I reload this page, you'll see that this file has been changed 20 seconds ago. You see that? But the same file, if I go to the main branch, it's unchanged. See, this is the whole point of branches. When you are working on a team project, whenever you are doing some work, you do it in a separate branch. So that way, other branches don't get affected by your changes. And when the work done on your branch is ready, it is good, then you have to do what is called as a pull request. So let's do that. So I'll go here back to the repository and I'll go to branches. Now what I want to do is, I think the work done on this branch 1 is excellent. I want that to be merged or combined with the main master branch. So I will select this branch and then I will say compare and pull request. When I click on it, GitHub, you will check and see if there are any clashes. Now, I'm not going to show clashes right now, so I just want to show basic branch usage. So it says able to merge. That means everything is set. So I'll just write a message, merging, and I'll say the code is good. And I'll say create pull request. Now that means this branch is ready, and whoever is the owner of the project can now go ahead and merge this request. So right now I myself am the owner of the project, so I'll go ahead and merge it. Once the code has been merged successfully, you don't need the old branch anymore. So please go ahead and delete it. And now when I come back to the main repository, you'll notice that the second branch is gone because we merged and deleted it, and also whatever changes you did on the branch is now integrated into the main branch itself. See that? So that is how you do branches. Okay, so there you go. That is the one last thing. So once you're done all these things, you need to go back to the master branch to see the changes on your computer. So go back to your terminal, do git status, do git pull. It's going to say that the branch 1 does not exist because we deleted it. You see that? No such reference was fetched. That's because the branch 1 which we are working on is gone. So we need to go back to master branch. So I'll say git checkout master. And now I want to get all the latest updates. So I'll say git pull. And there we go. Now if I do git status, everything is great. If I do git pull, everything is up to date. And if I do git push, there is nothing to push. That is also great. Now if I come back to my Visual Studio Code, you see that? Whatever changes were done on branch 1 is available on the master branch. You can see that here also. Alright, so there you go. That is the basics of GitHub usage, and hope this tutorial was useful. Please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and if you get time, please visit our website, which is suvarshna.com, training and development. Thank you so much. Goodbye.